Wearmouth Cemetery, Bishop Monk Wearmouth Cemetery. Thursday, April 1st. We've come to visit the grave of Thomas Madison. He was our stillborn son.
I always bring water before because I can't find anything. Well, she just lays them on there and she brings them back.
Elizabeth and then Hannah.
And you can put what you see if you brought a bunch of them.
The plant food that you put in the water.
I know they do. No.
They last long?
I never thought about it.
Well, there's one here, very water.
This area of the graveyard is reserved for
Yeah, I thought the name plate would be gone. It's still there.
Oh no, they won't take it away.
Look, they fenced it, Hannah.
I know. Mind, it's nice.
This is a girl.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look.
Right. I said my little prayer already.
Uncle Matty's favourite rhubarb. Favourite rhubarb plant. We're at Auntie Peggy's house now.
I'm only on the doctor.
Yeah.
She's given us
In we come.
12 steroids.
That's what I'm going to ask you about, because the doctor wants to give me steroids.
You're going to be growing a bloody moustache soon,
But I
Peggy.
never took the steroid,
Well,
Peggy.
What's he?
Yeah.
Is he taking a picture of me?
Aye.
In the state that I'm in?
Here we
I
go.
don't want a picture.
How are you, pet?
Dear. Terrible.
Get the two sisters together over there, go on.
I'm in an awful state. Worse state than China.
Oh, we're staying in
I
China.
got you a couple cans here.
Couple of Guinness.
I said you wanted like me. I think she's
Yeah.
thinning up.
You want me to sit with Auntie Peggy, do you?
Yeah.
And then sit with Auntie Hannah?
Yeah, and then the three of you? Why don't sit the three
Well,
of
you
you?
won't sit on my knee
Yeah.
with that stomach, what you've got.
You won't sit on my knee with that
I've
stomach.
never known anything like that.
Well, he wants
He's got
I've
What
told
your
him.
aunts tell you.
he's got ulcers, Peggy.
Eh?
He's got ulcers.
Eh?
know.
Do you want me to go over there as well?
Solid as well, you know.
Yeah, that's right, Hannah.
Solid.
It's all muscle, man.
It's muscle.
It's all muscle, you said.
Why are
There you are, where
Is
you
that
are.
all right?
Three Madisons.
Yeah, yes.
Three born Madisons.
Born Madisons. There you are.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a song then.
Come on, start to
Give us a
sing.
song, Peg.
Give us a song,
What
Peggy.
song can
Couldn't
we
be
sing?
bothered me.
Now, what's the
What's
old
that
family?
one?
What's the scandal in Washington
There's
these
an
days?
old mill
No,
by
not that.
the stream.
Oh, God, that,
Peggy, Peggy.
What is it again? I taped it the other day. One of Elvis's.
Elvis, oh God. How are you,
No,
listen?
it was
how are you
one
then?
impersonating Elvis.
Come on.
How are you?
We're not waiting for the
All
song.
right,
Spoke to people.
When we went in the package, there's a great big dog in there.
Oh, man.
And she
Yeah.
says, buy that
It
dog.
looks like our dog.
Just like our dog. And was looking at his ears was popping up. Lovely big dog, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the German Shepherd, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Jesus, my God.
Well, if I come to live there, I'm going to have a dog.
Find where we've been today at the graveyard, those babies.
I don't know.
I suppose that must be the flower.
Should be.
That's a rhubarb, right?
Right.
Craigie is going to cut the rhubarb for us. What's the secret? War. You use a good pair of scissors. A good pair of scissors. What else? Let's have a look at the finished result down here. Which be the sweet bits, Master Craig?
I haven't got a clue, Paul.
Oh, this is I think we need to get down there. Oh, yes, we can see what's going on there now.
How much do you want then?
That'll do.
That'll do.
Just enough for her. There you are, and there's the rhubarb.
There you
There she is.
Oh, I see, how are you?
Hi, Benz.
Hello, hello. How are
Yeah.
you? They're looking at us, strange, how are
Oh,
you?
she's fine. Every time she sees
Hi, Catherine, how you doing?
she nearly cries.
Thank you for
Looking
the
well?
card.
Susan, here's your
Then another one
here's
then.
your artistic Aunt Catherine here. Been cutting out magazines and making collage.
You're a nice little girl. Don't cry.
Yeah, no, she's standing
You're
here.
not crying, are you? Oh, you're living like that.
Look at this.
Is your leg bad? Eh? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, dear. What you doing? Oh, he's teething. Not to worry.
And here is the artistic Jessica.
Jessica.
She's hiding her face. Come on, don't be
Gotcha.
silly.
It's for Susan.
For Susan.
You
It's
remember
for Susan. Be a good girl now. Now look at Uncle Lean. That's it now. There now.
Say hi to Sue.
Say hello, Sue.
Hello, Sue.
That's better.
Alright then.
Mind your fingers. Don't cut them.
Bye bye then.
Don't cut your fingers off. Just a kiss. Just a kiss.
Deborah.
Good kiss, there you are.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra. Are you going to the...
Father comes over every day for dinner, and he comes every Sunday. I met him up at Shiny last week, and he said, I says, how are you?
The lovely flowers, the bird singing.
I says, well, you know, so I more or less got used to being on.
We're leaving tomorrow morning. Come on, give a happy wish to Philip down in
He's got a
Woking.
job. Oh, he's got an
Philip,
offer.
I've got a job, has he? Oh,
Yeah.
Philip, here's some things for you for your new business scheme.
Oh, let's have a
Oh,
look.
I see.
Zoomed in.
Yeah, zoomed in.
There you go.
Translucent image, right? We saw those, they look really nice.
Oh, them
Yeah.
pictures.
Are you,
Yeah,
you're
great.
involved in that, are you?
No. That's nothing.
Is that it?
I'm camera shy.
Are you? No good wishes for anybody?
Nah, I only seen them the other week, man.
Yeah, alright then.
So we're ready to play like?
Yes?
Can I have a quick pint?
Come
Because,
on.
get taxi through. Get taxi through. Why? Something wrong with the electrics, all the power's low. It's as if the alternator's not charging or anything.
Oh dear. You have to get the bus home then.
Huh?
You have to get the bus home.
Gotta get taxi.
Okay, go good. Here we go. There you go. Get out of the way. Concentration, matching ball and dress here. Go. you think? Yeah, just right. Notice the advanced scoring system here, no longer requiring paper and pencil. We pan slowly over to our team there.
Hi. Chris and Lynn both have a 69.
Yep, Chris and Lynn.
Yes.
Lynn, you had a 69 before. How did it feel?
Coincidence. All together.
Yeah. 68, 69 there. Okay, the entire test frame, here we go. Right. Two more balls for Elizabeth there. A streak ahead. Yeah. Using the old 10 pad. Yes! Chris, going into the last frame, how do you feel about this fiver?
Sick as a parrot.
Sick as a parrot.
£2.50 to Elizabeth.
Alright, and the depression obviously showing there. Yeah, one more ball for Chris.
Give a strike, Chris. That's it, you can't do anything.
Chris is heroin looking on there. Whoa! Nearly lost him. Here looking studious. It's very important to choose the right ball. You want some powder on your knuckles, mother? Oh, it's not going to the gutter. Bad reactions here. Still looking for the ball, we'll come back to her later. Still looking for the ball. No, she hasn't found the right one yet. Always having to get the right combination. Finally. Now, Steve.
Just read that 16.
Look at concentration on his face there. Steve, let's have a reaction.
Shit.
You're the last bowler of the inning, Lynn. Just gazing on lovingly.
Miss.
Okay, here's the ceremonial handing over the £5 to...
Any cost me a bad sportsman.
Where's it gone? Oh, there it is down there, the £5. Whoa, yes. Hard won £5. Let's just... Yes, there it is. £5. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. A short video trip around Washington, as it applies to me. This is my mother's house, which I personally selected from a choice of all of them along the street when they were first built in about, let's see, it was 17 years old, 1970, around about 1970. So the house is now about 23, 24 years old. 4 bedrooms. The This landscape here is an area called Bowman's Pond. We're about a mile from where I was brought up, and sort of equidistant between Avon Street, where we're going to go shortly, and present Miller's house. See there in the distance, there's something called Pension Monument, a local landmark. It's shaking here. Pension Monument. Partially erected and intended a statue of a horse on the top. Bowman's Pond again. There's Washington Post Office down in Washington Station, Brady Square, the area where I lived. This is the famous post office where I got Philip's £1 out of the bank, which never let me forget. Where the old Scottish postmaster from Northumberland used to live. This used to be Kenny Pyle's grocery store. Railway Terrace, this used to be all boarded up now. Rutter's shop where we'd buy all our little trinkets. This is the back of what was once Bell Street, number 10 of which was our first house I lived in, I think. Although I might have been born in Emerson Terrace. This is the, I suppose what would have been the front door of Bell Street. And the other Ernie Rutter shop, what used to be. Typical houses used to go all the way down there to the right. This area here was a railway line at one time, just very close by. This street is as it was. I remember standing there doing car spotting. Weir Terrace this is. This is a street I've walked many times. Back at Nelson Street, the way I used to go to school. Used to be Sidney Dickinson's sweet shop across the road there. There's what used to be Law's Stores, and my mother worked for some time. The old Glebe School, now called John F. Kennedy. This is where I used to go to school as a kid until I was 11. And my mother before me, Mr. Young, the headmaster. The Glebe Welfare Hall, where I learned to dance. Yeah. The Westwood Club, home of one of my first employments, and many happy drunken nights. And right across the street, Emerson Terrace, where I was born, I think. This is Dame Margaret's home, which used to be right across the street in Washington Colliery. There's the fields where we used to have village fetes. Here used to be Washington Colliery, which as you can see, has now been transformed into a wood such that you'd never know it had ever been there. And there's Elizabeth saying hello to her mates over there, Billy and Denise and Elizabeth. Right, I think we've had enough there, haven't we?
Oh, what?
You are?
Back at the dog outside.
He's sulking.
He's in a half now.
What's he? Oh. What's that? Oh, I didn't get it backlit.
Yeah,
This is the
Kira.
hunt. Kira the hunt.
Hiya, Kira.
Harakiri. What else we got?
He's like tiger.
We've got
Junior tiger. What's he doing in the garden?
this dog.
Look, Ian.
Kira dog.
Kira,
What
Kira.
are you on, Ian?
Kira.
Nothing yet.
Kira. Yeah, you remind me of Tiger.
Look after me, please.
Oh, no, oh, look. Oh.
Pretty strange, though, aren't they?
That's, and what say that?
Argos special.
Argos special, yeah. I love the
Argos.
melding of the old and the new.
Indeed.
Yeah, and it's really,
There you are.
it's wow.
Through the keyhole.
Oh, look! It doubles as an exercise machine as well. Right.
You can, what you can do is get
Oh,
a
look,
breather
the
shot.
view,
Get a
the
breather shot,
view
then
on the-
pan back into the room.
Kira.
Oh, get off it.
Kira.
Yes, get the river shot. This is the view. Oh, what a lovely view,
God,
isn't
you're
it?
so
Horny?
horny.
What did she say?
Don't do that. We've been trouble in customs.
I'm not going to get Biggest in there. Where?
This is your
No.
exercise flight here.
We'll just get down. Where's his other?
Hello, Saudi Arabia.
Where's his
I
other
miss
hand?
you.
Where's his other hand?
Look
Right.
at the size of this candle.
Look at the size of this candle. That'll make you wince, wouldn't it, pet?
It's got a big roof.
There we go. A bit of a steep descent, this one.
The Mender
Now,
Mansion.
quick, hurry up. Too late, you've missed her.
Hooray!
Right, we're up. We're up.
The bathroom.
Oh,
Very good.
into the bathroom.
In the bog.
You really are giving us the full tour. Look at this. I should have green here. Look! You know, these things are no good. They're all full of thin people.
In there.
Hey, you're not
Why we're not going to go in
This is
there?
Aisha's room and it's a bit...
What's up there? Hey, there's some more up there.
Yeah, that's the living room up there.
Oh, good lord.
Good heavens,
This is spacious.
what a bleeding mess.
What?
What a bleeding mess. Right, here we go.
Compared to Raymond's room, this is tiny.
Here we go, door on, door on. Oh, the battery's running out. Oh no, go and find the other battery, pet.
Good.
Quick.
It's run out. It's already flashing. It's flashing. It's not focusing. Ian, stop it. You'll only have to do it all over again.
Alright. Right, here we go. We've resumed.
And we're off.
We're off.
You got your multi-system TV?
Oh, shouldn't you put some makeup
Hey,
on,
we can
Karen?
watch it.
And this is it.
Hey, look at this.
Look at
man.
this. Whoa.
Hey, look at this.
And we're here. We've made it to the top. The room at the top.
The room at the top.
Oh, this is nice.
Isn't this lovely? Isn't this lovely?
Yeah, I'll tell you tonight. if
I've
you
got
come
to
up
stop
here,
it bouncing, you
You
see.
can't go
Tai
down.
chi, that's it. Smooth movements, mind your knees.
Smooth movement, mind me knees.
The view of the Riviera.
Oh, it's Trey, isn't it? Trey.
Hello. Yes,
Hey,
John.
look at the views.
Is that John?
Yes.
Sorry to disturb you. Is Norman there? What? No, Ian's arrived. He wants to ask you a few questions about the economy.
Huh. Norman? Why is it so fucked up?
Hey, look at the view from here. Hey,
Oh, look, is
What
that
did he say?
hey, look at that.
He said, please replace the handset. Where's the Sheriff of Nottingham? What's that ugly building in the middle?
That's Sheriff of Nottingham's house.
There's a windmill.
Yeah, it goes round and round when the wind blows.
And we're not in Holland. This is for all our Dutch viewers.
Quite a
And a multi-system TV. Oh, can watch it. Oh, great.
Well,
I tell you. Hey, man.
It's,
This is great, isn't it?
yeah, don't plan.
Are we on? Oh, right, now. This is Ian and Elizabeth recovering from flu.
Yes.
Oh.
I just recovered from flu a few days ago.
I'll tell you what.
Ian caught it.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's my throat.
Does anybody want a hot toddy?
Yes, I'll have one. I'm not well, you know.
Now this lady and gentleman have just flown 4,000 miles to come and see us.
Yeah.
And when they get here, they ask for hot tea and a duvet, and they sit down. They're not interested in any local culture.
Because we're sick.
We've known that for years, but look at you now. Oh my
Look
God.
at the state of him.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I think we might have to call the GP if he doesn't improve.
oh, yeah. Yeah. Good night.
Cut.
Are we done?
No.
Well, that's, how did that go? I thought that was not... The introduction was a little... What should we say? Unenthusiastic.
Look at the autofocus
Be
is...
enthusiastic that you're ill. Oh, let's do it again then.
Alright, there we go, alright. Take two.
Here we have it. Ian and Elizabeth, who are really ill with flu and nearly recovering, but not quite. I'm so happy for them and enthusiastic about their illness.
She's a wonderful nurse.
Hey, good. Look at them.
How was that one? Was that better?
It's better, wasn't it? Enough enthusiasm for you?
Yeah, I thought that was much better. When we got...
Got the water sorted out.
Kira.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Coffee, no, tea, that would be nice.
Tea?
Yeah.
Nobody tells you what to do. Maybe you're crazy in the head.
Mark, stop being boring!
How dare I forget, darling?
Ian forgot the coat.
I'm being accused here of forgetting Elizabeth's coat.
Oh, there's the door.
I got them out.
Yes.
Citron is that
Here we
house.
go. Oh, okay, right.
See the one with the 3 windows, the 3 stories.
They've all got 3 stories.
No, they have not got 3 stories.
Shame end them. Is that all of yours?
Oh God, yes.
Why has it got 2 front doors then?
It's not on anyway. Yeah, another one of those cheap shots. Well, at least I've shaved this time. While he's taking the photo.
Elizabeth leaning against the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, love. How's business tonight?
Good.
That's it.
Right, we're okay. The parting speeches from this troop of 3 here. From the left, Elizabeth.
I had a jolly good time. Enjoyed it.
Biggest, well, I mean, this is all very formal, but I must say the last 2 evenings haven't been formal, and that's thanks to you, and
That's enough. Next.
that's enough.
Oh, we get the zoom into the scabs here. Ooh, look, it's horrible. It's like a plucked chicken.
Yes. For me, freaky start, but much better there on in from about 3:20 on Saturday morning, I think.
Yeah, well, I had a good time too, in case anyone's interested.
Oh, come here then.
Yeah, we're
Put
interested.
it here.
Come on in, yeah.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Hey, make
Here,
sure
what,
it doesn't fall.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Really,
Do
really.
it again now.
Right.
So,
Too cold, is it going yet?
Yes.
no.
It's going now.
I can't stand looking at the sun
I
anymore.
know. Well, look. Let me turn around. I'm not so
Eyes is
inconsiderate as.
hurting me.
I had a jolly good time, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
They're all looking cool. Karen's got that wrinkle back.
It's the sun.
Oh.
Wrinkling because
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
It's
got this scabby chin as well.
Burning on my eyes.
Uh-oh, he's going off again. He's starting to get into the scenery again.
What's that
Uh-oh.
noise?
Oh, Mark's looking at
That's the football crowd.
What?
county ground. Just
Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, cut.
Alright then.
We're all freezing.
Smile.
We're off to Cambridge. It's
Supposed to be 1 o'clock the party.
3:30.
Right.
And this fine hunt. Miss Kira here.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mark.
This is Ian.
Oh yeah. Close up.
Nice shirt. Nice shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the shirts go well?
Yeah. Nice and bright.
Well, scan round the room then. Let's have a look at the punch bag and the
Oh look at this.
Tinkin.
Yeah.
Right. G-flow. Balsa wood tinkin over there.
Where?
Huge bit balsa wood tinkin.
Oh, there.
Nice stuff. There's no shower filth.
Yeah, there's no problem.
Oh, we're going. Have to leave. We're going to only stay for a few minutes. We'll say something. Let's have some action here.
It does sound as well. I'm afraid of that.
What do you know? I'm not
It does sound, yeah.
It does sound as well.
Look at this.
Big place there, Mark.
This is cousin. This is brother-in-law Mark and sister-in-law Elizabeth, sitting on a plane, just about to take off to where's it going?
Dallas.
Dallas. You're looking forward to your trip?
Oh yes, of course.
How about you,
Are
sir?
you going to do the life
It's a long
jacket? now?
flight.
The life jacket, yeah, that's a good idea.
There's a hologram there. Will it take a hologram?
He's famous.
What was this for the beer?
Yeah, he makes his own beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
This is a hologram. We're just wondering what's going to come out in the video.
Well, if you go around that way, it will. Scan round.
Oh, it's
It's a
yeah.
pig.
Don't think we're pigs in that.
It's a fucking pig.
It's a fucking pig.
It's a line from the Pink Floyd concert. Do you know it? Delicate Sound of Thunder.
This is Rachel.
Yeah, the happy couple hard at work. It's a nice action you got there, Mark.
That's 181 as well, please, Matt.
Is it really?
Now this is a clever thing. We should have one of these in our house. This is the daily, weekly, monthly and occasional jobs to do. So you can have one for Bert. Ironing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the publican, Mr. Mark Madison, the licensee of the Ancient Druid in Cambridge. Now the Ancient Druids in Cambridge is very unusual because they brew their own beer on site here. These are what these large vessels are for. And Mark's going to take us through and reveal the secrets of that warm, brown, frothy ale. Over to you, Mark.
Okay. Right, we brew from malt extract here. So we've no need for a mash tun.
Can you stick your finger in there so we can see the viscosity of
I don't think
it?
I can actually, but I can give you some idea
my
of it.
God.
Like that. It's sort of the
It's like
viscosity of treacle.
It's like my stomach.
15 kilo pails it comes in.
Yeah. And what?
Right, varying amounts of malt extract go into this here copper or sugar dissolving vessel, as it's more correctly known.
But
It's dissolved in there.
it's not copper.
It's not copper, it's stainless steel.
Why is it called a copper?
It's just tradition. It's a copper kettle. It's a kettle basically for boiling of. The malt extract goes in there with any other adjuncts, which could be anything from
Hops?
No, hops aren't an adjunct. Adjuncts are any other additions to
Citric
add to the
acid?
strength or flavour of beer. In this instance, the only adjunct I use are honey or black treacle.
No hops?
Yes, hops are not an adjunct. Hops are an intrinsic part of the beer. Hops as well.
Well, I thought an adjunct, I mean, as you defined it, hops would fit in quite nicely there. Where's the hops?
The hops, I don't know if I have any dried hops up here.
Jedi just put sugar and yeast
there's
on
some-
that.
there's a-
So you've got a nice smell.
This is just for demonstration purposes only. Normally I have a bag of hops.
Can we have a smell of
Yeah,
them?
big.
This is complicated. In Jedi just put sugar and yeast, you drink it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll put a tissue in, I think. So they're a bit stale, those actually. Usually smell quite flowery.
Hops, yeah. From Kent.
That's the place.
Then what do we do? How long do
We boil them in there for 60 minutes.
60 minutes, boil it up.
boiling that extracts
Hubble,
all
bubble,
the bitterness from
toy
the hops.
and trouble.
Hops were originally used as a preservative. I don't know if you knew that. It's the female part of the hop plant.
The female part. Hop pussy.
That's the one, yes.
Oh dear.
So it's boiled in there for 60 minutes to extract the bitterness from the hops, and then it's...
Speaking to the camera here, you're going to be no good as a TV.
You have the camera pointing at me a minute ago. That's
Oh.
fine. It's put through a series of filters.
Look into the camera. Look at the red light.
A finer filter there, which isn't there at the moment because I've got it out for washing.
Yeah.
And then it goes through this heat exchanger here, which has a two-pass water heat exchanger. It's using water as the coolant.
Yeah.
Trying to get it down from boiling point to around 20 degrees Celsius.
Which is its best fermentation temperature?
Its best fermentation temperature. It's ideal fermentation temperature.
And where is the FV?
The fermenting vessels are over here, FV1, FV2 and FV3.
Alright then, and how long do we let it gurgle away in there? We haven't put any yeast in
Well, I
yet.
haven't got any yeast in yet. I forgot to mention this is a 4-barrel plant. That's 4 brewers' barrels of 36 imperial gallons.
Yeah.
Which would be 45 US gallons if you're...
So you've got 2 big ones and a small one?
Yes. If you're brewing 4 barrels, it goes into one of these. If you're brewing 2 barrels, it would go into that. Or I can also brew 2 barrels in one.
What's the percentage chuck away that we saw you? 1%, 2%?
On the brewing process, on a brewery this scale, it's about between sort of 6 and 8%. You're allowed 6% by customers and exiles.
That's very generous of them. I hope you use it to its absolute full.
That's until June when the customs and excise rates change, and then you're not allowed anything because you're taxed on your end product. Of Mark's Mild, which was brewed last night.
Father, let's have a look at the foaming ale there.
Fermenting away quite nicely. It's been fermented for 24 hours now.
Get a look in there, pet.
Good. Look at that.
Wow.
While it's going through the heat exchanger and cooling down at 20 degrees, I make a yeast culture, which is made using dried yeast.
Is it proper brewer's yeast or is
brewer's
it
yeast, ale yeast, top fermenting ale yeast, as opposed to lager yeast, which is bottom fermenting.
We use baking yeast.
Yeah, then what do you do?
And when I'm satisfied the culture is actually live, it's pitched into the wort as it still is.
Well, this is not very warm though. Why is...
Immediately it comes in contact with the wort becomes beer.
But
it's warm enough. It's at 22 Celsius.
And what's the best brewing temperature?
Between 18 and 22.
And how do you consistently get good quality?
Practice.
Practice. It's an art. It's an art, is it?
It's slightly an art, but you have to be very careful with sterilising your vessels. That's the most common cause of foul.
Can you claim that back off the tax man if it goes foul?
Yes, you can. You claim your duty back.
So how much does it cost to make a pint, and how much tax is there on it?
It depends what strength the beer is. At the Merlin, which goes at 10.55 original gravity or 6% alcohol, the duty payable on that is 60 pence per pint, per litre, sorry, 60 pence per litre.
And the sale price?
Sale price is £1.70.
A litre?
Per pint.
Well...
Which makes it somewhat awkward, so per litre would be...
1.75.
Be £3 thereabouts.
What? Sale price is £3, tax is 60 pence?
Yeah.
That's not much.
It's not very much, but you've got your cost price on top of that, you've got your VAT to come out of your sale
Oh, more
price.
tax, yeah.
So you're talking about 60% gross profit margin.
Well, you need that. How many people can you cram in that pub out there?
Sitting, about 100.
Good, good sign.
More.
300.
What's all this crap down here?
That is the spent hops. That's what the hops look like after they've been boiled for 60 minutes.
I would do the same.
They are sealed up and passed on to friends, relatives.
Oh. Right, and how do you then get the beer into the...
To the pump.
To the pub?
To the pump, yes. Once the fermentation is finished,
yes,
the gravity is going down all the time. You can tell that when the gravity is falling because the beer is getting less dense. Once it gets down to around 1010, it's finished its fermentation, and then we chill it. This doesn't kill the yeast, it makes it inert, and it all sinks to the bottom of the vessel. And then I fine it.
Fine it?
Fine it, which takes a bit more yeast out of it.
Oh, does the camera know about this?
Oh, fining's an ordinary, a very...
What do we use? Isinglass? Fish,
yes,
fish bladder?
Fish bladder, yes.
Fish bladder, that's very
It
nice.
takes most of the yeast out. You still want about 3% of the yeast left in there.
So how long does it take?
How long does it take?
It takes about a week from start.
A week before you can drink it?
It comes out of these vessels and then through this hole in the floor where it goes into the cellar.
But how many barrels do you make a week?
About 4 barrels on average.
And is this the only beer you sell?
Well, I do 4 beers. There's a mild, a bitter, a special and a strong. So I do about 4 barrels a week varying.
Is that the only beers you sell, homemade? You don't sell any other stuff?
Yes, I sell other stuff as well, but I don't sell homemade beers anywhere else.
Yeah.
Exclusively in here.
What do the punters think of this stuff?
I think it's wonderful. Can't get enough of it.
Well, perhaps you need a vessel. Now, where's the pump? How do we get it into the pub?
We pass it from this vessel through that hole in the floor, which corresponds to a hole in the ceiling.
Well,
upstairs.
we're not going to go down. What are these things? What's this lot?
It's very large for a pub cellar.
What is this lot?
This is all cask conditioned ale. The definition of cask conditioned ale, it undergoes a secondary fermentation in the cask. And
That's why you left the yeast in.
All carbon dioxide is purely natural and not added. These are not cask conditioned beers, these are the keg beers.
These are the keg beers. Scrumpy Jack.
Carbon dioxide artificially injected into them.
This is the hole in this. This is the hole in the ceiling. Oh, the battery's running out. Oh, that's it.
Quick down the stainless steel pipe and into the barrels.
Into the barrels.
Where it is stillaged and then served.
Stillaged.
Stillaged. Stillaged for between 24 and 48 hours and then served.
Mandy and Mark pouring out the warm, foaming brown ale.
Warm?
Cheers. Now we're away.
Oh, we've got to crouch down to get in the lens.
Oh no, it's wide angle.
Well, it needs to be for you.
It's a lovely afternoon. It's a lovely afternoon.
Yes.
We're off. We're off to Woking now.
What time is it now?
It's
20 past
8:22.
So bye-bye.
Time to get there to midnight.
Idiots, all of us.
Let's be late by 7. Then after we'll be around the 5 o'clock.